And drugs. Problems at the Cincinnati branch of the Hamilton County Public Library frustrate patrons, neighbors, even the library security. 9 on your side's I-Team reporter Hillary Lake found the safety concerns are so serious that library officials are now considering changing part of the building.
No one expects quiet outside of a public library, especially not a library in the center of the city. Like a lot of people, Benita Jones uses the library to search for a job.
They be yelling at each other. You don't know if they're going to fight or not, so I try to come out on this end.
The noise at its Vine Street entrance intimidates her.
Well, I don't usually stop. I just keep going.
You see, while she looks for a job, business owners adjacent to the area tell me they watch drug deals go down on the sidewalks and users shoot up in nearby alleyways. Last spring, the 9 on Your Side I-Team discovered a spike of heroin overdoses inside the library.
I was on the computer and a couple people overdosed in the men and the females' bathrooms.
It sort of focuses people.
I took all of these concerns to the man who manages library security.
Or why aren't you doing more about some of the issues?
What I would say is if you have information that could assist us in sort of having a better response, please give us a call.
Wei Liu explains to me security here is a big job with big challenges.
We have millions of visits every single year, and with that many people coming through the building, we're obviously going to run into some issues.
The 9 on Your Side I-Team scoured through data from the Cincinnati police about calls made to the library. It shows emergency crews responded here more than 500 times from 2012 through the middle of this year. Captain Mike Neville heads the Central Business District.
That is a lot. It's not anything that we're not aware of. Some of those calls are generated by the police officers who are on the scene or in the library itself.
If this is 100% of those calls, nearly half of them involved disorderly conduct or fights. 11% involved calls for people who needed medical attention, and 6% were for guns, weapons, or drugs.
We have heard reports of drug activity in and around the building.
Officers responded to 15 heroin overdose calls between September of last year and the end of July. There were no heroin calls in the previous 3 years. We
have 15 security officers assigned total to the team. Occasionally we'll have contract security officers here as well to fill in, but mostly we have a Cincinnati police detail.
I think the guards should come out more. The police should walk around the front more often.
Captain Neville tells me what's happening at the library is a symptom of larger challenges involving drugs and other questionable behavior facing the downtown area.
They're owned by the government, which makes them a place where people can assemble, as the First Amendment says they can. Doesn't mean they can misbehave.
The natural flow of the Vine Street entrance is like a funnel. It's a design of the building. So it's sort of people like to congregate out there, but as long as they're not doing anything they're not supposed to be doing, they're free to utilize the space and enjoy it.
Lou tells me this space, the very area Benita Jones currently avoids at the Vine Street doors, could eventually look different.
They're thinking about leveling all this area out and to make it flat, so that there aren't all these steps going up, leading up.
That will take time and money. I discovered there's a short-term plan to clean up the library.
You know, unfortunately, a few people ruin the experience for other people, and what we're trying to do is work together with the police, work together with our neighbors, and sort of address those issues.
The library has added more security patrols, and CPD enhances its presence in the area depending on the need. Still, people who live and work near the library tell me they are furious the problems aren't getting better. Captain Neville asks anyone with concerns to get a hold of him. Hillary Lake, 9 on Your Side.